Have you ever been looking one way and then quickly glanced at the clock and the second hand seemed to linger there forever before clicking over? Why is it that this 1 second seems so much longer than every other second? The answer is in your brain, specifically in your visual cortex, and this has important ramifications for speakers. We tend to think of our eyes as mini cameras, capturing everything in perfect detail as we take in the world around us. What we don't realize is that our eyes are in constant motion. These movements are called saccades. Most of the time they are quite small. How does this relate to our never-ending second? The largest saccades occur when we move our eyes from looking out one side of our head to the other. This movement takes about 300 milliseconds, or 0.3 seconds. It is what happens during this time that will blow your mind. Let's say you're watching the final seconds of a basketball game. Wondering when the buzzer will blow, you quickly shift your gaze from the game to the clock. What do you see for the 300 milliseconds your eyes are moving? If you moved a camera from the game to the clock, you would see a blur, right? But you don't see a blur. We see the game, and then we see the clock. No blur, no blank space. It seems our eye movement is instantaneous, but we know it's actually 0.3 seconds. Let's assume our game clock only displays whole seconds, but I'll use this timeline to break down the action for you. Let's say that your eyes start their saccade when there is 1.2 seconds left in the game. This is the last image of the game captured before your eyes start moving. When your eyes come to rest again, 0.3 seconds later, this is what you see. But what goes here? Scientists using extremely fast image displays and eye tracking lasers developed experiments to answer this question. To remove this gap and make the movie of your life appear seamless requires some movie editing magic. Your brain takes the image after the saccade and uses it to fill in the missing time. The reason it seems like that last second seemed to last so long is because, according to your internal clock, it was really 1.2 seconds. Think about that for a second. This is only possible if we are not living in real time. What is happening in your brain also happens when you watch a YouTube video. See that red bar? That shows you the progress of your video, and it is moving at the smooth, uninterrupted rate that you've come to expect. This light gray bar, that's the buffer. It's video that is ready to play when you get to that point. Your computer collects some of the video in advance and holds it, so your video will continue to play smoothly if your connection to the internet is momentarily disconnected. Your brain is the ultimate buffer. It is interacting with the world 1.5 to 3 seconds ahead of your conscious awareness. This red bar is your conscious awareness. The light gray bar is what is actually happening while you're watching the movie of your life. I'll say it again. This has profound implications for public speaking. What do you think those are? Let's talk about them in class. And I'll leave you with one final mind trip. Because of your brain's buffer, this video has already ended. You're just not consciously aware of it yet.